Right, it's reaction time once again. Now let's get this all set up. What? Oh, you guys didn't see another weird intro of mine again, did you? Whatever. What's up, guys? Welcome to a new reaction on the channel. So today we're doing another show which we haven't covered yet in the series, from Nickelodeon that is, and I'm surprised I haven't covered it still in the series because it was one of those I could get along with as a kid and I found pretty decent. That being Danny Phantom. So yeah, like I said, it was one of those shows which I actually didn't mind as a kid and I used to watch pretty often and just thought like it stuck up to me and like was like, I just want to watch this more often and never want to let go of it, you know. I just loved how it was made, you know. It wasn't like a show that I could be frustrated by. So the show started in April 2004, so I would have been -3 at the time, get it guys? And only ran until August 2007, which I would have only been a few months old by then. So yeah, it wasn't a good long running show, it only lasted for 3 years and 4 months, something like that. So yeah, the reason why though guys is because I saw that Nickelodeon at the time were working on more bigger projects apparently, which were probably way more popular than this apparently, which I'm kind of surprised by, you know, but maybe I can see why, because there's other Nickelodeon shows to this day that may not have ran for all this time, then, you know, if this show had took its place, you know what I mean? So, again, I'm surprised, but get why, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's a bunch of familiar faces in this show, which I've gotten used to, and today we're watching the first ever episode of this show in 5 minutes, which is on one of these popular channels which I came across, and you guys can follow along with the episode if you guys want, which is available on YouTube right here. And so yeah, we've not watched this, or at least I've not watched this first ever episode in quite a long time, so it's interesting to see what I've missed out on for a long time. But anyway guys, let's hop into it. Intro's cut there. Casper High School.
Why? Parents don't listen. Even worse, they don't understand. Why can't they accept me for who I am?
Sam,
All parents are like that, it feels like, I'm not gonna lie. But basically we've kicked off with Danny right here in his like high school, I'm pretty sure, with 2 of his friends, Samantha and Tucker right here. Dude shrink. Dude was spawning into the ground for a second. I didn't even remember that part.
That's why I'm an ultra-recyclo-vegetarian.
meat heightens the senses, and my all-meat streak is 14 years strong.
And
Wow, 14 years.
The school board finally agreed to try a new cafeteria menu. I wore them down.
Wait, what did you do?
Oh god. Oh wait, is this where the lunch lady ghost comes in? It is. So yeah, right here we've got the lunch lady ghost appearing.
A menu.
Which is a funny old character, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, a little bit of history though on the show, guys. So...
Guys,
oh god, he's got some kind of potion...
Make that 2 problems.
Oh, it's Dash. Dash is one of the annoying ones in the show as well. But anyway, history on the show, guys. So, I will be honest... Dang! Food fight going on. So, the animation is a lot similar to that in The Fairly Odd Parents, if I will be honest, guys. I feel like the same creators worked on this show who brought you, you know, The Fairly Odd Parents, it looks like. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments. Wait, doesn't she turn into one of the... Oh, this is where Danny turns into Danny Phantom. Transforms himself into a hero. A bit of flashing there.
Hey, it worked!
No, it did not. Oh, you don't think she turns into that whole chum monster? I knew it. I knew this part as a kid. I didn't know the rest though.
Come on, change back!
I forgot how I reacted to that scene as a kid, I won't lie though.
My dear child, meat is good for kids. It helps them grow and makes them smile. Why won't you?
That's
You don't
terrifying.
need meat. That's fact. Silence!
Danny's on it though. I wonder if anyone's done some kind of battle type version video on YouTube of it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Lunch Lady Ghost's got all the power to take out all the meat saved in the storage. Dude, I do not remember this part at all.
Run.
I would have freaked out completely as a kid, surely. Oh, she's dead, I think. It's a whole tornado storm, but with me. There's some parts of this episode that I cannot remember, guys. She's still alive? You'd expect her to be dead after that.
Have you betrayed me? Guys, time to make up. Now!
Oh, they're all going to group up and transform into each other. Or get Danny back into his Danny Phantom mode.
No! Soup's not on today's menu!
I'm changing the menu. Permanently. Please work. I hope I'm right.
Does it? Looks like it did.
What happened? Where's the ghost?
My parents have their moments.
So you're not gonna tell him?
Nah. I think I might have finally figured out what these powers are for. They make me
Oh no.
in a world of trouble.
Manson, pick up that T-bone.
Great.
Molly, pick up that turf witch.
With my hands?
And of course, dude lets them get on with work. And Dash has come back just to have a laugh along and watch it all happen. Ha! Kinda deserves it.
Whatever you say, Dash. Whatever you say.
Well, quick and sweet, honestly, guys. I mean, that was only a 5-minute version of the first ever episode. But yeah, after watching that though, there's quite a load of scenes in that first episode which I do not remember viewing as a kid, you know. I mostly grew up with maybe series 2 or series 3 or something like that, because I don't know if I also said, guys, that there were only 3 series of this show, which, like I said, only ran for 3 years, so yeah. But anyway, that was my reaction to Danny Phantom, guys, the first ever episode. And honestly, I do not remember, like I said, most that happened in that episode, but I remember the first part of, like, the high school meetup and all that, before the lunch lady turned into that whole chum monster lookalike. I can't even remember if I freaked out as a kid when looking at that scene, but besides that, everything else I watched as a kid on this show still entertained myself, you know, so it's like, I can't remember too much of it, but yeah, I still, like, remember just having a lot of fun, just viewing whatever happened, you know, the story that was made up in every episode, you know, it just, like, got to me, you know, I didn't mind it personally, but after watching this first ever episode, guys, I would say this gets maybe an 8 out of 10. There were a few parts that I think weren't as good as, like, that is in other episodes, you know, especially when the lunch lady turns into that chum or meat lookalike monster, which I don't know if I got terrified by as a kid, but still, it was honestly not as good as I thought, you know, because, like, as a kid, I feel like I would have freaked out over that or something, but again, I can't remember too much in those days, depending on when I first watched Danny Phantom, that was. But yeah, even so though, everything else about the show, honestly, it entertained my childhood, really. But yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this little mini reaction to the first episode of Danny Phantom, cut in 5 minutes. And yeah, despite it being a short running show, it still entertained my childhood no matter what. So I'll see you guys for my next video. Thanks for watching.